What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. So I know you guys can actually see the team composition right on the layout here, but I'm going to take a look at it just to refresh myself since I don't have the luxury of looking at that. Okay, we have Nubbin in the front. That will suit us for now. And we are actually here at the first of a few big decisions which are going to help us decide whether or not we are actually going to beat this Nuzlocke. And when I say help us decide, I mean help fate or destiny or whatever you want to call it decide for us. So here we are at the rock tunnel, dark tunnel, whatever it's called, I can't remember already. But we are going to surf down to the power plant, and we are going to make an attempt to capture not only our encounter there, but also encounter Zapdos. Well, we'll definitely encounter Zapdos. Whether or not we'll be able to catch it or not, that is the real question. But hopefully we will be able to, and we will be able to add a level 50 Pokemon to our squad, which will be incredibly helpful. Either that, or we're just going to lose the entire team trying. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. A Pokemaniac, so he probably has a Slowpoke. Rhyhorn, okay, that's actually a pretty good matchup for our first Pokemon here. Nubbin will be able to take care of that without much of an issue. It really is just shocking to me going back to these older games now after having played through all the way through Generation 8. How few moves there actually are for each of the different types. For example, Nubbin here is level 36 and is stuck with Dig. That's the only ground move he has. There's no Magnitude, there's no Bulldoze. Earthquake is in the game, but it comes a lot later, and I think it's TM only, I think. So yeah, and fighting moves and bug moves especially, I think there are only like two damaging bug moves in the game, which is strange. So this is going to be our Carbos. Okay, that's good money. That's awesome, because we're probably going to have to restock our Ultra Balls after this, and our encounter is... Ooh, a Muck. Ooh, a Muck. Okay. I really like Muck, and I was not expecting to see him pop out for our encounter here. I was pretty certain we were going to wind up with a Magnemite. But this is actually really good. I really like Muck. Okay, we're gonna go into Zilla here just to be safe, just in case he tries to poison us. He will not be able to. Okay, he's gonna pound. Ooh, what do we do here? I don't want to knock him out. Let's try a double kick. I know this isn't gonna do much at all. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Alright, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I'll be back. Alright, so here we are. We finally got the Muck all the way down into the red, and we've put him to sleep. I'm just going to stick with the Wii thing. We've put him to sleep because we need to save as many of these Ultra Balls as we can if we're going to have any chance at Zapdos. Okay, Muck's going to be difficult. This is not great. So, just so you guys know, if we're going to catch Zapdos, we have to do it in an Ultra Ball. Because I don't think Zapdos is the play going forward. And I know that's a little strange, but the reason I say that is looking at the gyms and the battles that we have coming up, I think Articuno is going to be better for us, and I'll finish this thought as soon as I nickname this Muck. We're going with Flubber the Muck. I really liked that movie when I was growing up. So Flubber is transferred to the PC. Great. Do I have any repels? If I have some repels, I'll pop one now. I don't. Okay. But as I was saying, I don't think Zapdos will be the legendary bird for us moving forward. I think we are much better off if we stick with Articuno. And we're still going to have to be careful, especially when it comes to like Chuck and even Lance. But having the ice typing on our team is going to be more beneficial for us than either the fire flying or the electric flying. And we already have an electric type in Jolteon. So as long as we can keep him alive, he will be our electric type going into the Elite Four. And I've done some thinking on, the loss of our Charizard in the last episode, and how it's not the end of the world. Oh, an Electrode. How it's not the end of the world, mostly because the Flying Fire typing is not going to be doing a lot to help us in the near future. It won't help us with Blaine, and it won't help us with Giovanni, and it won't do a lot for us in the Elite Four. So as much as it sucks to lose a Charizard, especially after just grinding it up, it's not the end of the world. Just to reassure you guys. Lots of Grimer and Muck in here. That's really cool. I'm so glad that these guys are in here, because I gotta tell you, with Magnemite not having his Steel typing, I would much rather have a Grimer or a Muck, well, a Muck, I'll just say a Muck, on the squad than just a base electric, Magnemite. I'm gonna run into every single one of these. If anything, this is a great place to train. It's a hell of a lot better than anything else so far. That's why all my mons are still in the 30s, because grinding in this game is just impossible. Now that I've come here, I might just stay here and grind a bit between episodes. But yeah, up until this point, grinding has just been an absolute nightmare. Things just level up so slowly in this first game that it really is not worth it. And you know what? I hate to say it, I really don't want to lose this Nuzlocke, but if I do, that just frees me up to move on to the next series that I have planned, and I think you guys are really, really, really going to appreciate what I've chosen to do. I've taken into account the answers that I've gotten on the, randomizer versus no randomizer thing, and I think I've found a really interesting compromise that will appease both parties, myself included, Because as much as I like the Pokemon games for what they are, playing them randomized is just so much more fun, especially with, the upgraded mechanics and making the world of Pokemon a more cohesive thing, rather than having to worry about, is there physical special split in this generation? Is there not? Is there, what are the typings? What's weak to what? Because that stuff changes through the generations. As Pokemon Company kind of experimented around, that changed. So I think what I've chosen to do is going to be really, really enjoyable for everyone. And the slash doesn't take him out. All right. And the minimize. See, that's one of the things I'm really excited. Muck's going on this team because he has minimize and he'll have acid armor. And the combination of those two things is just ridiculous. Muck is easily one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. And I think that combination of moves has a lot to do with it. Don't worry, I'll go back for those items. I just want to make a beeline for Zapdos before I make any mistakes that might get in the way of that. And there's quite a lot to do, obviously. Okay, so here we are. Here's the big boy. Let's just make sure we're ready. So we have 11 Great Balls. And now, 13 Ultra Balls? Yeah, I really don't know if we're going to be able to do this. I'm not throwing the Master Ball at him. Okay, let's just make sure everybody that we can use is healed up here. Because we're not going to get more than one shot at this. I don't mind, Nessie's not going to come out anyway, really. So Monster on the team obviously can't be used. If we have to sack somebody, it's going to be and that is our Ponyta, if you guys don't remember. Okay, so we got to figure out a way to approach this. I think we have to lead with Zilla. So that's what we're gonna do. Gayu! Ow! Whatever. That was my attempt. Don't judge me. Ooh, that sprite is nice. I like I love the sprites. I much prefer the sprites to the 3D models. Ah, so that actually makes a pretty good question of the day, in my opinion. The crit! First move! Oh, this is fucking stupid. Oh, this is fucking stupid. Oh god, okay, Jesus fucking Christ. That's super unfortunate. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Oh god, okay. That's a super effective hit, are you kidding? Oh, you fuck... Okay, how to proceed, how to proceed, how to proceed. I gotta make a decision. Oh god. Okay, so, I know what I said. I know what I said, and here I am going back on it again. We're throwing the Master Ball. Zapdos, welcome to the squad. Thanks for killing 2 of my Mons. I guess I could have kept them from dying by just doing that in the first place. But now I absolutely have to have you just because you've killed my frickin' Jolteon. That's great. But now we have a level 50 Zapdos. And we're just gonna name you Traitor because I'm angry with you right now. Alright, but I think this is gonna be okay for us. Obviously not great that we just lost frickin' Zilla and 626. Both with pretty much one shot. So that's not great, obviously. But we do have a Mach and we do have Zapdos, so those are both going on the team. That means we have replacements for both of the typings we just lost. I'm not gonna have an Earthquake Mon now. Well, you know, I've got Doug Trio, but... God, that hurts. You know, the deaths are starting not to hurt as much, which I guess is a good thing, but, you know, having Zapdos now, that makes me a lot less fearful of Sabrina, so might just attempt to go into her gym and see what she's about. Alright, here is the squad. So we have Flubber and Traitor in the place of 626 and Zilla. Both of those deaths still hurt, but again, not so bad. What would really hurt is me being able to see the death counter, so I'm very glad that I cannot, at the moment, see the death counter. And I was actually thinking on Re as well, that we might have an opportunity at another fire type. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come in here and I'm going to pull out the HM for Fly, since I now have Zapdos, and Zapdos should be able to fly me around. Traitor can fly. Good Traitor. Wait, well, he didn't have 4 moves? What the fuck? He was level 50. How did he not have 4 moves? Did he just have Drill Peck and... Just... what? Just Drill Peck and Thunderbolt? Or Thunder Shock? Thunder Shock? What was he using on me? I don't even know. Thunder Shock and Drill Peck. Yikes. Okay. So now he's got Fly. So that's nice. We're gonna have to work on his moveset. That's embarrassing almost. But now we can fly and I don't have to walk around to all the different places. How the hell? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's interesting that Fuchsia comes before Saffron in this game. Might be a reason for that. Oh, look at this. Look at little Tweety. Look at him go. Oh. That's the most adorable animation I think I've seen in a Pokemon game. I've been putting this off for long enough, and with Zapdos, we should be able to outspeed and take out the Alakazam. Well, we should be able to, he's the same level. So we're gonna come into the gym and see what we can do. Now I have no idea how this puzzle works, so you guys might just get the Benny Hill theme song again. Hope you're okay with that. We're gonna switch train a little bit, I think. Alright, so this is gonna be the test to see if our Traitor will listen. Because for those of you who don't know, sometimes if a Pokemon is too high a level and you don't have the badge that corresponds... Ooh, okay. Nice, nice. You don't have the badge that corresponds, that Pokemon will just choose not to listen to you. So, we're gonna test that out right now. Wow! The back sprite! What is that? Okay, it looks like he will listen to us, which is really good news. And just one shot, of course. Okay. And I'm just gonna skip through all of these trainers in the edit for you, just because I'm going to be doing the switch training. It's gonna take a while, and so this video is not 50 minutes long. I'm just gonna cut right to Sabrina when we get there. Alright guys, so here we are at Sabrina. Kinda lucked out there. But let's just dive in, shall we? As I was a child, I first learned to bend spoons with my mind. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Only read part of it, but you guys get the gist. Alright, here she is. The Destroyer of Worlds. Level 50 Abra. Which is kind of comical, honestly. Because Abra doesn't actually learn anything except for teleport, so... Oh, she taught it Flash. Never mind, I'm proven wrong. We're just gonna Drill Peck. So Drill Peck in Generation 1, flying, or it's a physical move. The only like special ones are things like electric and fire and water and things like that. So all these Pokemon being weak, hopefully I just outspeed all of them and I can just kind of one-shot them with Drill Peck. So far it's going pretty well. Alakazam, bam. Okay, so this is the boy I've been afraid of. So he does actually still outspeed. Alakazam's just crazy. Hopefully it doesn't do too much. It doesn't. Okay, Drill Peck. He is a glass cannon though. Hopefully this will two-shot. Perfect. X Defend. Okay, interesting. So we're gonna get a free fly off. He's gonna miss his next move. And then we should just come down and destroy him. Yes, indeed. Okay, great. Well, Traitor, you know, I'm still a little angry at you for doing what you did to my squad, but you've earned a spot on this team. I'm proud to have you here. All right, so we are through, and we have obtained the Marsh Badge. Perfect. All right, up to level 70. Wait a second. Does that mean that you're supposed to do Koga first? Interesting. I never knew that, but okay. I'm intrigued. Yay! We are out of Sabrina's gym, and we didn't actually suffer any losses in Sabrina's gym. So, I will absolutely take that, and I consider that a win for the day. Our squad is still standing strong-ish. Alright guys, but that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you are smashing that like button, and also subscribing to the channel so that way you don't miss any future content. Like I said, the next series is definitely one you're not going to want to miss, so make sure you are subscribed. And until then, take it easy, guys.